What's up, Plane Crash Survivors? Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is KJ48, and welcome back to the forest. And I've got a busy day ahead of me. First things first, oh, no water. Okay, that kind of blows. So we check the water, and then we check the rabbits. I think we're going to crack some rabbit necks today. Should be a lot of fun. Let's see what we got here. Two. Oh, there we go. Tried to hide from me, didn't you? Two. This is gotta be horrifying for them. Like, I kind of, like, feel bad. Well, they've got bubblegum brains. They don't know what the hell's going on. So, hey, I gotta eat, you know? Dogs gotta eat, right? So, how many traps do I have? Or how many cages do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 14 traps. I think with 12 traps, you can live off rabbits at that. Maybe even less. You know, definitely 14 traps are good. I'm getting like, 2 to 5 rabbits a day. I only eat 1, or maybe 2 at the most. But yeah, this is really the way to go. You know, it takes a while. You know, you're gonna have to live off other things while your rabbits are reproducing to get to this point. But once you do get to this point, you know, you're good to go, man. For real. I mean, this is just, yeah, I'll be eating. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay, so, alright, so that's all of them. I don't have anything else on me. So let's go ahead and grab 2 of these. These should be dry. They are dry. I've already eaten. Things are looking good. Alright, so, I am chopping down trees. I want to chop down every single tree in my base. I've also started playing with building destruction off. I don't need these guys breaking in. You know what? I'll turn it on for when you guys are playing. But if they become too much of a nuisance out there, you know, I don't mind fighting them. I think it's pretty exciting to go out there and fight them. But if I have to go out there and fight them too much, I might turn that off again at some point. So we'll see. When I'm just grinding, I leave it off because, you know, I don't need the excitement. If I'm not recording, then I don't need to be dealing with these guys. Alright, so, yeah, I want to chop down all the trees before I go out. I do need to go out and get some more gas. And I have been setting up logs here for a building project I've got going on up here. Let me show you what I've got going on up here. This is really cool. I think you guys are going to like this a lot. So let's come up here. Alright, so remember this is my bedroom, right? I'm making the bedroom. Well, check this out. When I put the second level, remember at the end of the last episode, I was going to put the second level on. And I was like, oh, it's not lining up properly. It's kind of weird. Well, I did get the second level up, but it was going on a square on these edges. Remember these edges were a square eventually, I guess, and then I turned them into slopes? Well, the walls, for some reason, are going on a 90-degree angle here, right? So I'm like, maybe I can work with that. So I did do a lot of this off camera because it was a pain in the ass, but I do want to tell you, I didn't want you guys to have to sit through the process because it was painful, but at the same time, I wanted you to know how I did it. So what I did was I set up these walls all the way around, you know, just like that. I had to build this one, and then once I built that one, I could put down a pole here. And I didn't have to build that one to put down the pole. The problem is if it's in ghost image form, I couldn't see the pole properly to line it up. So I finished the corner here, put down the pole, destroyed the corner. I did the same thing over here. So now I have a pole here, a pole there, and I have no walls surrounding. Then what I did was I made a floor, okay? And the floor is from here, and then it goes outside to each of the poles. So it's going to be like a little loft area. It might actually be where I put my bed. I'm not really sure yet, but it'd be like a little loft area. And then it'll come over here, and then I put the floor, I put it to this pole, to that pole, finished it, and this thing is going to be freaking awesome. This thing is just going to be the bee's knees, man. Like, for real. I will not build it just yet, because I'm going to save the game before I build it, just in case, you know, something's not right with it or whatever. And, you know, sometimes you don't know when something's going to be wrong with a build until it's done. So I will not build it until it's done. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to chop down a lot of trees. All right, I'm trying to chop down every tree in the place, because once I'm done chopping down trees, I'm going to go out to the cave system to get some gas where the katana is. All right, now here's the thing. Here's the thing. People are telling me there's gas in these huts over here. I've checked these huts a few days in a row, and there's no gas. So, you know, that's just the way it is. There's no gas in this area, so I'm going to have to go out and get some gas. All right, and I think that brings you guys just about up to speed. The chainsaw's so freaking loud, I'm going to do it off camera. So let me chop down some trees. All right, so these guys definitely spawned inside my base. They're just standing there like that. Yeah. Now, if there's trees on the outside of your walls, the enemy can theoretically jump over the walls by going on the tree. But I've cleared out most of the trees, if not like all the ones they could use to get in. There's no way 3 guys would have done that. And not only that, but you could tell by the way they were standing around that they hold on. You could tell by the way they were standing around that they spawned there. 90% sure these guys spawned here. Which is fine, but kind of annoying, but that's okay. By the way, I do have damage off. Whenever I cut down trees, I always turn off the damage, so you guys know. Alright, come on. Get your freaking stamina back, bro. Jeez. Where are you going? You're locked in here. You can't even break your way through that wall. Right? How about that? How you like me now? Huh? Yeah, they definitely spawned in here. So that's pretty interesting. I mean, I don't know definitely, but the way they were just standing around really made it look like they spawned in here. All right, let me finish collecting logs. All right, so let's do this. I have a lot of logs. I was going to go out and get gas first before I did any building, but I want to sleep through the night before I go out. I don't want to go out like so close to nighttime. So I think we're just going to do some building. Look what we got in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 130 something logs. I don't know, something. We got a lot of logs. We got a lot of logs, people. All right. I also, one thing I don't like about this build is I don't like the way the I don't like the way I did the elevator outside. I like where it is, but the thing is, I like the idea of these rooms down here feeling like they are, you know, contained. You know, not susceptible to the weather and stuff like that. If you have a big hole in the roof that's part of a, you know, an elevator, you're susceptible to the weather. So I'm going to have to do something about that. The problem is when I do something about that, it's going to, and I know what I'm going to do about it, and it's going to end up blocking my ability to get logs up here very easily. But I have a couple ideas, a couple little tricks I might be able to use to still get logs up here easy. That's not going to be today, though. I'm just kind of gazing into the future of the build. You guys seem really excited to see more of the forest, which is really cool, man. I thought this game was like kind of dead. I didn't think anybody would really care. And then I had a hole open up in my schedule, and I was like, let's, you know, whatever, man. We'll give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? And yeah, I mean, you guys seem pretty interested in it, and that is awesome. God knows when we're gonna see Sons of the Forest. They've got a release date, right? But you know, release dates. I mean, I'll believe it when it's out, right? What is the release date? I should probably know that. I'm sure when you find commentators will let me know. I want to say like May of next year or May of this year. Damn, I don't remember. I think it might be May of this year. I don't know. I don't want to say anything because I really have no clue. So I'll probably look it up. I don't know. Maybe I won't. No, you know what? I'll look it up by reading the comments. I love when you guys give me dope comments because you know, I love reading your comments. So it's just it's something I like to do on YouTube. Reading comments sometimes is like a kick in the balls, and then sometimes it's really, most of the time it's awesome. Like I'll get like 99% awesome comments, and one person decides to kick me in the nuts verbally, and I'm just like, oh, that stings. But you know what? The rest of you guys are pretty cool. So also, as far as the fence goes up here, people want me to do the bone fence. I'm not a fan of the bone fence, but I still might do the bone fence. You know what? I'm going to have to save the game and start building. Because, yeah, we're at that point. Oops. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the bone fence just because I've never used it before. I never used it because I don't like it. I think it's kind of ugly. But, you know, who knows? Maybe when it's a full bone fence setup, it won't be that ugly. It'll be cool looking. You know what? We don't even need to do this. Let's just hop off here. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go with the bone fence just to be different. And if it looks bad, it looks bad, but whatever. You know, that's subjective anyway. Some people think it looks bad. Some people think it looks good. I tend to think it looks bad, but I've never really built a lot of stuff with it. So, you know, and it's been I mean, God, I can't remember the last time I built anything with the, I might have never built anything with the bone fence. Interesting. Yeah, that means I'm going to have to go check out the bone zone as well, because I'm going to need to collect a lot of bones from there. I got a lot of bones set up there, but I'm going to need more, that's for sure. All right. What the hell? That sounded weird. Hold on. What is that? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, it's just regular. Yeah, so they're inside, I think. And I'm almost positive they're spawning in here. It's probably because I built too large of a wall. Is there any way I can get them out, like, so they can't spawn in here? Isn't, like, the end game item when you beat the game, there's some, like, end game item that will allow you to keep them from spawning in an area? I believe that's a thing. So, maybe I'll have to beat the game sometime soon. That might be a good idea, actually. I mean, I've got pretty much everything I need to beat the game, right? I don't remember. I've only beaten it once. But I'm pretty sure I got what I need to beat the game. Go. Pump you in here. I'm going to have to go to sleep soon, too. There's my base. And here's the main cannibal camp. And then there's a cave down here. I went in that cave down there. It's where you get the modern axe. Because I thought, you know, oh, maybe there'll be some gas down there. I could not find any gas down there. But the room with the modern axe has a lot of really interesting items. It has rope. It has, I don't really need soda, but it has rope. It has healing items. It has pills. It has a lot of arrows. A lot of those really dope arrows. So I might not have to go so far to get arrows. Next time I need arrows. But no gas. So what I'm going to do now is, I think, now, it's been a long time since I've been to this cave, but I think that green flag has been planted on the cave that brings me to the katana. If that's true, that's the cave I go into to get myself a ton of gas. And what I do is, I go down there. Get the fuck out of here, jerks. God, nobody likes you. You have no friends. Yeah, whatever, bro. Suck on it, punk ass. Anyway, so what you do is you go past the katana, and there's going to be some gas barrels back there. Not barrels, but gas containers back there. And I've already set up a place to save. So what you do is you get all the gas, you save, reload, come back. The gas will respawn. Keep doing it until you're full. And that's my thing. Assuming this is the right cave. And I do believe this is the right cave. If you go left, that's the katana. Right would be a an armsy. Although, do the armsies respawn down here? I don't think they... Do they? I don't think they do. Nope, don't see any armsy. So the armsy doesn't respawn. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to deal with them. You go left. So you come down here. Come all the way down here. I know it's a little dark for you guys. I am on M131. So that should help brighten it up a bit. And you keep coming down here. And right here should be the katana cave. Okay. Yep, there we go. There's where you get the katana. A lot of little things around here if you want to grab some stuff. I'm not seeing anything I really care much about. I don't really care about the cash. Watches, whatever. Make bombs with watches. And here's the gas container. Sometimes there'll be one, sometimes there'll be two. Then I go ahead and save the game. Okay. Oh boy, saving the game. See, the problem with saving the game is, you know the build I'm doing? If the build doesn't come out right... Now, I have other save files here, but these save files are for other worlds. I don't want to override them. So, I don't know what I want to do, but I'm going to hope that my build works out okay. And let's just go ahead and save here. If my build doesn't work out okay, I'm going to be kind of screwed at this point. Alright, so now that we saved, you go back here, exit to main menu, and single player, come on, continue, and right there. And then what'll happen is that gas will be respawned, rinse and repeat, get out of here, go back to base, and we will be, we'll have all the gas. I don't know of any other better way to get gas, but yeah, I mean, some people are telling me, like I said, people are telling me that they respawn in those tents around the cannibal camp, but they have not been respawning for me. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing them, but not really sure. And there you go. Oh, so it's only one? Damn. Alright, well, that's going to take a little while. Alright, before we get back to building, let's check our book. Alright, yeah, check this out. Strength is 37.6 because I'm infected. Okay? I thought I was swinging at those guys pretty freaking hard, and nothing was happening. So let me see. I do have some aloe vera here. There we go. And now the infection should be gone. There we go, 41.8. Even that's a little low. That's what happens when you get the chainsaw early. You know, you're not chopping down the trees anymore with your arms. You're using the chainsaw. It really affects your strength. It's unfortunate, but, you know, what are you going to do? I guess I'm just going to be a weakling. All right, so let's go ahead and put some more logs on this bad boy. It looks like we need, what, 75 logs? Yeah, 75 logs. Pretty sure I have 75 logs ready to go. Okay. Oh, those are still... Okay, I didn't even empty all these. Well, that's okay. I guess I'll just fill these up now, because why not? Wow. Alright, there we go. And I don't think we have another full log sled of space on those. So I will just kind of push this guy out this way. I wish you could get these things through doorways. I'd really like to be able to finish my doorways. It's kind of bothering me that I can't, but it's just, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I could make a staircase on the outside, but that would cost more logs. And for what, right? It's just, you know, why make more logs for a staircase? Alright, so, yep, we gotta load this bad boy up. And there we go. Beautiful. I guess I'll go do the far end first, because that's the stuff that's going to take the longest, so... Alright, so you might have noticed that I knocked the other sled off the roof. I only need one up here. I don't know why I thought I would need more than one. Like, if I'm going to load up a sled with logs and then push it into position, why would I go back and get another one? Why wouldn't I just empty that one and then keep going back and forth with the same log sled? So, I don't know why I decided I need two log sleds up there, but whatever. And then the other one was just getting in the way, so I was like, eh, get the hell out of here, shoe. You ever seen anyone say goodbye to a shoe? Yes, once. Man, what's with the Simpson, like, lines today? Like, this whole week, I've just been having, like, somewhere in my brain, I've just been having, like, flashes of Simpson lines. I've just been saying them. Like, sometimes I ain't even thinking about it. I'm just like, oh, Simpson line. What's up with that? What's up with that? All right, there we go. South Park line. Beautiful. Gotta mix it up a little bit, right? So this thing's gonna be freaking awesome. We won't get to the roof today, but that's okay. I think we've got a lot done. We put the whole second, layer of wall up there. We went and got some gas. We went to the other place. I got a bunch of arrows and stuff. It's been a very productive episode. And the most important thing is I love it when I like stumble into a cool build idea. You know, stumbling into a cool build idea is something like this. Like when I built this wall here, and it's just the way the game built it, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. So I kind of stumbled into it. It's the same thing upstairs. One of the coolest things about this game is the game will like not build things the way you think they're going to be built, but usually they're better, or like sometimes they're better. You know, so like you put something down and you're like, well, that didn't quite work out the way I thought it would. And then you're like, well, hold on. I think I can make this really cool, you know? Like the whole wall up top, it didn't like go along the wall lines from the bottom. The second layer of walls didn't line up with the layer of walls on the bottom. And then I was like, wait a minute. This is going to actually come out better. It happens a lot in this game. It really does. It happened last season. It's already happened twice this season. You know, so can't really complain about that. Alright, so this should be just about done in here. Come on. There we go. Let's get up there. Looks like it's getting dark. I'm getting scared. Oh, no food, huh? Okay, fair enough. I think I'll be okay till tomorrow morning. And then I'll have some rabbit flesh. I survive off rabbit flesh. This game should have, one thing this game is missing, and this game's already released, so there's no way they're going to add more stuff to it, you know, but One thing this game is missing is a separate bar for protein and carbohydrates. I don't really care about the fats part of it. Like some games do fat carbohydrates. Actually, fat carbohydrates and protein is a good mix because you can get protein without fats, and it's actually like if you eat too much protein without fats, you'll go into, I think they call it rabbit starvation. It's when people like hunt, like are stranded or whatever, and they hunt and eat rabbits exclusively, and the rabbits are too lean and they don't get enough fat in their diet, and then they start, you know, it becomes problems. It becomes a problem. You need fat in your diet to live. So apparently. So I've been told. So Lestrade has informed me. All right, I think we're just about done here. Let's go ahead. Put on M131. Take this out, and that's almost it. We still got one more spot down here that I forgot somehow. Okay. And nailed it. Okay, let's go in here and look. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at that. Oh, there's still another piece up there. That's fine. You know what? I do want to do some stairs going up to the loft today. Yeah, this came out really freaking nice, man. Dude, that's like I couldn't have designed this on purpose if I tried. Just the fact that these upper walls did not line up with these bottom walls just made this build 100 times better. That's what I'm talking about, and this game does that a lot. All right. Do I want to... Can I move the bed after I've built it? Actually, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't think you can. So I'm not going to build the bed right now. What I'm going to do is I want some stairs up there, and I think that loft is probably going to be where I build my bed. But it's getting a little dark, and I'd prefer to do this with daylight. So let me go take a nap first. Let me go sleep through the night. So I decided against doing the stairs today. We'll do the stairs another time, because I got to figure out how I want to do them, and I have some ideas, but they're kind of half-baked. And I'm going to have to kind of let that marinate in my brain a little bit. Let's go ahead and put the roof on. I'm not going to like build the roof today, but I'm kind of curious on how expensive the roof is going to be. So let's go ahead and find the roof. There we go. Custom floor. The roof pieces are kind of shit, to be honest. So there's a custom floor, and that is going to be 74 logs. All right. We're not going to be doing that today, so I'll just delete it. And the other thing I was thinking about was fencing. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I'm not really sure what I want to do with the fencing. I was looking at the bone fencing off camera. And I don't know, guys. I think it looks kind of shit. I don't know. But I haven't built with it before. So, I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe, I wonder if I could do the bone fencing on top of stone fencing. Like, put stone fencing around, and then the bone fence on top of that might look pretty cool. The thing I like about the bone fencing is it looks defensive. It looks like someone in the forest would have built a fort out of, with like a fort defense type thing. I also want the roof. I want to be able to get on the roof, and I want maybe even a gazebo up there. I'd like a gazebo on top of the roof if possible, as like a big like tower. I think the bone fencing would look really good on the roof if there was a gazebo in the middle of the roof and it looked like an archery tower. I think that would be pretty cool, but I'm kind of thinking about how I want to do that. Now, what we are going to build right now is, check this out. So remember how I was saying I don't like the way the elevator is kind of open? Like I had an indoor building down here, and now there's a big hole in the roof, and it's a big open part of the building. Well, I think this might be also if I put a door here, I can't get log sleds through the door, and that's really important. I get log sleds through the door. So I kind of was testing this out, and the build worked so well that I'm not going to even destroy it and do it again, because I was like, well, let's see how this works. And I'm like, wow, that worked really well. Okay, so I got a wall here, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to custom buildings. All right, and we're going to do, can I do this? There we go. And I'm not even sure if I want to take out the part in the middle. I mean, it'll look weird having this the same as that, but I think this is going to work. Why don't we save the game just in case it won't? And then we're going to build that, because I'm kind of curious on how that will work. Yeah, because the whole thing is there's only one gate you can get log sleds through, and it's not a gate that works well with regular custom walls, which is why what I'm building right now looks a little off. But I got to be honest with you guys, I think I'll live with it. I think I'll just live with it. There's two ways I can handle it. I could take out the middle part, right? I could take out the middle part and leave the opening a little bit, but I don't even think I want that. I want this to be a solid like, build. So let's go ahead and build this. And see how this goes. I've never done this before. This is a brand new, like, build thing for me. Alright, there we go. Would be cool if we put a window in the middle. Come on. Not really. No, just make it a regular wall. Alright. There we go. And then we build this up. I think this is going to work. I mean, it's going to look a little odd because of the walls going inside of each other. But again, I think it's a small price to pay for being able to get log sleds in here. 11 and... Come on. No. Come on. What the hell? This is back and funny today. There we go. Oh, I didn't... Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to open. Yep. It looks good to me. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense that they're inside of each other, but I'm making the best of a bad situation. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish that. And then do this, and I think we'll be good for the episode. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool, and this is like a way to get log sleds through things. Alright, come on. We can just do this right here, right? Boom. Log sleds! Yeah, this is pretty cool. You know, honestly, I might start using this setup for all my doors. Because, think about it, I haven't been able to finish this. I haven't, you know, I might be able to do that here. I'll test this off camera. I'll try and build that over here. I don't think it's going to work because I think that the left and right side would have to be ghost images in order for that to fit in properly. But I will try it off camera. But imagine if I had that here. I'd be able to take log sleds right into the build. Why use these stupid little doors anymore? You know what? I'm going to build these doors everywhere from now on. They're just better. They're simply better. I'm actually really surprised at how well that came out. All right, guys, I am going to call this one here. If you have been enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.